and gentlemen, please welcome your host for Youmacons Opening Ceremonies, Jon St.
Somebody just told me this world is not for oldies. Well, I ain't that old and I'm sure not dead. She was looking kinda dumb with two Princess Leia buns stuck with tape to both sides of her head. Well, the wrench line's running and they don't stop coming. Check into their rooms, then they hit the ground running. Doesn't make sense not to have some fun. There's games to play, prizes to be won. So much to do, battles to see. So what's wrong with taking it from me? You'll never know till you have gone to Detroit for Youmacon. In the game room, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Put your suit on, cosplay, and all those parties till dawn. This is how we roll at Youmacon. It's a cool place, and they say it gets greater. You might even have a party inside an elevator. Now our Youmacon is proceeding, judging by the song that I'm giving a beating. The guests this year are really pretty big. I'm feeling lucky that I got this gig. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it and I never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star in the arcade. Go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Put your suit on, cosplay, and all those parties till dawn. That's the way we roll at Youmacon. Hey now, you're an all-star at tabletop games. Go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Put your suit on, cosplay, and all those parties till dawn. That's the way we roll. Somebody once asked, could I get a 3-day pass to check out Youmacon and see what they got? I said, damn, that's a good plan. I could use a little time with fans and we could all do tequila shots. The wrench line's running and they don't stop coming. Check into their rooms and they hit the ground running. Doesn't make sense not to have some fun. There's games to play, prizes to be won. So much to do, panels to see. So what's wrong with taking it from me? You'll never know till you have gone to Detroit for Youmacon. Hey now, you're an all-star in the game room. Go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Put your suit on, cosplay, and all those parties till dawn. This is how we roll at Youmacon. And all those parties till dawn. This is how we roll at Youmacon.
Oh, you're too nice. You're just too kind. I mean, I really do. Welcome, hello. This is the 13th annual Youmacon. Now, we're about to introduce you to all of the guests who have come out to Youmacon this year. But before we get to the guests, let's give a round of applause to the producers who make this event happen each year. They are Brad Pace, Scott Shelton, and Morgan Collin. Let's hear it. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to play a little game. Who was here last year for opening ceremonies? Show of hands? Oh, well, we like to play a game called You Catch It, You Win It. Echo, where's my handler, Echo? Echo, you got a bag of goodies? I can only throw so far, so I need you to run back to the people in the back. Let's play that You Catch It, You Win It music. Little monster, little monster. Little skeleton. Little bat. Who wants some star blasters? Ooh, more skeletons. More bats. How's it going, Echo? You getting prices out there? Here's another bat. more You Catch It, You Win It in just a bit. We have lots of prizes to give away. Are there any, I hope you don't mind if I wear these, because lights. Are there any Duke Nukem fans here today? I'm glad to hear that. Have any of you played the new Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition? Yeah. Okay, how many of you have not played it, but you want to? If you play on PS4 or Xbox One, approach me after Opening Ceremonies. I bet I have a copy for you. How many of you play on Steam? Okay, I brought like 50 Steam codes along with me as well. So I'm going to make sure you all get some free gaming courtesy of Gearbox and yours truly this weekend. Now, as always, there's plenty of quality guests and attendee content, as well as some great fun live events this year at Youmacon. So be sure to check out our fan art theater, our video screening rooms. We're bringing new and interesting content to you around the clock throughout the con. The Maid Cafe, for instance, this afternoon. The charity ball, we have the cosplay contest, dances, and a lot more. So many things to do. So, and I know a lot of video gamers are here. If you like video games, let me hear you if you like video games. That is why we have our famous 24-hour video game room and arcade for your gaming pleasure. Your gaming pleasure? For your gaming pleasure. Around the clock, you can play games all weekend long. Plenty of new games too, by the way. And the very best Youmacon arcade yet. I want to thank Anthony Capobianco for helping out with that, because, man, he has put together some great stuff. Where do you game? Here at Ren in the Ambassador Ballroom, 24/7. So make sure you make some time to game, all right? Let's not forget also about our 24-hour tabletop gaming room. Who likes the tabletop games? And this year we have special guest vendors and a significantly expanded gaming library this year. So tabletop games also here at Rensen and Ambassador Ballroom, and that's a 24/7 event. So get down there and game your little fingers off. For those of you who require retail therapy, you know what I'm talking about, shopping. Be sure to visit the huge vendor hall for your shopping fun over at Koba, where you get your picture taken with Cupcake the dinosaur. Are you familiar with Cupcake? No. Huge velociraptor. And you can see Cupcake over at the Kobo Hall, 2nd floor. This year, expanded hours as well. So keep that in mind. We have a really cool setup this year if you want to have your pictures taken with the guests. And that is presented by Pixie Light Photography. And they have a booth set up over at Kobo Hall, room 357. So be sure to check your schedules for the times and the prices. And you can get pictures taken with the guests who are here, or with your cosplay group. And it's all thanks to Pixie Light Photography. All right? Let's hear it for Pixie Light. Okay. Okay, we have an extra large guest list this year, folks, featuring a number of newcomers to Youmacon. But before we bring them on stage, let's do another real quick round of You Catch It, You Win It. Echo, are you good to go? Come on, let's give away some more prizes. Yeah. Hit it, Maestro. How about a lanyard? Anybody recognize the theme from The Donkey Show? With Chuck Barris? Let's give some guests some prizes too. They just, oh, that's a cute one. So you go, oh, another skeleton. Here's a special one. 1 minute, please.
Sorry.
Oh, she just wanted to kiss my cheek. That's I know. So, let's proceed. Why don't we bring up the guests? You want to see who we have this year? Yeah! First up is the internet radio station featuring anime music and interviews. They will be broadcasting live throughout the convention. Please welcome on stage from The Fan Radio. Come on up, Fan!
Special guests with us as well that we'd like to bring up, and we want to get a mic to our translator as well. Come on. All right, so first off, we have renowned animated directors with us, which I'm sure you guys are all excited about. So could you guys say a little bit about what you're expecting to see at Youmacon and how you feel about being here?
Into the microphone, please. Into the microphone.
日本から来たアニメーターの葉山です。OVA のジョジョの奇妙な冒険とか、最近だとタイガーマスクダブルとかをやってました。あ、よろしくお願いします。
He said hello. His name is Junichi Hamaya. He is an animator from Japan. He's really happy to be here at Youmacon.
でも多分皆さん私デトロイトに来たのは初めてなんで初めましてだと思います、アニメーターとイラストレーターがその他にいろいろやっています横田と申します。とりあえず皆さんが今回、多分何回かのイベントに来て、楽しんでいくと思いますが私も楽しもうと思いますのでよろしくお願いします。
Japanese or English?
This is Mamoru. Sorry, Yokata. He's an animator. First time here. He's very happy to be here. He's excited to be at Youmacon.
So, if you're interested in seeing Junichi Hayama or Mamoru Yokota, they will have a live drawing panel today at 3 to 4 p.m. in the Renaissance Center, panel room 3. They also have a Q&A session tonight at 10:30 to 11:30 p.m. And one more live drawing panel tomorrow, Saturday, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. In case you don't know, Junichi Hayama-san actually did the animation for a couple of animes that you guys might know, like Gundam Build Fighters, Yu-Gi-Oh! And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And equally as impressive, Mamoru Yokota-san also did a couple of animes that you guys might know, such as a little anime called Canon, Air, maybe you guys know Death Note, and Naruto.
So we have another special guest. It's the wonderful Sawa, which you might know for her music from Final Fantasy Type O and The World Ends With You. The band will be broadcasting that music live over in Kobo, so here she is to say a few words.
Hello everyone, 皆さんこんにちは、Sawa です。今日はよろしくお願いします。I'm very happy to be here at Youmacon 2017 finally, and it's great meeting you all. Please come to say hi to me. I'll be somewhere in... I haven't remembered my schedule yet, but...
She'll be selling merchandise in Kobo at the 91.8 fan booth.
Say hi to her now, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Let's hear it for the fans. Watch your step, please. Be very careful. Okay, we have so many guests and so little time. Our next guest is a voice actor that you'll all know from Seraph of the End, Tokyo Ghoul, Prison School, and Attack on Titan. Not only that, he's a frickin' Shakespearean trained actor. Please welcome Austin Tyndall, everybody. Austin Tyndall.
How's my hair look? I'm so happy to be here again. This literally is my favorite con ever, and I swear I don't say that to all the cons. I have a panel today at 3 o'clock. It's called Lessons in Public Speaking, but it'll also be a Q&A, so if you have any random questions about Tokyo Ghoul or other animes that I may or may not have been in, please come check it out. And then tomorrow, Saturday at 8:30 p.m. is Raunchy Shakespeare. If you were there last year, please come. come again. If you liked it, tell your friends. If you didn't like it, tell your enemies. Trust me, it's more raunchy than it is Shakespeare. It's full of double entendre and innuendo, and hopefully I can get you all to come.
So, Austin Tyndall, everybody, Austin Tyndall. I love that guy, and you will too, for a price. Up next, from Bakano, Dragon Ball, Rideback, and Overlord, here's a guy who lives in Texas currently, but he is a Michigan native. It's Brian Massey, everybody! Brian Massey! I'm going to be drinking with you later, buddy.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm from Michigan originally, so glad to have me back. Apparently this mic is good. So I'll be at the thing today at 5 o'clock. I'll be at, sorry guys, I'm retarded. I'll be at Main Cafe at 5. I'm Damian Clark, thank you.
Brian Massey, ladies and gentlemen, Brian Massey, one hell of a guy who really knows how to party. I know firsthand from NotCon. Anybody familiar with NotCon? That was a crazy, crazy event. Okay, up next is a very creative cosplayer who's designed shoes for Whoopi Goldberg. That tells you something about his work. And his work has been featured on the TV show The View. I call him Chad Hatter. It's Chad Event, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Chad!
I'm going to pick up the microphone because I'm from LA and I'm extra. I actually don't know what to say. I didn't know that I was going to have to say anything, so I have my beautiful schedule here in front of me. Today at 6 o'clock I'm doing a panel in 251 over in Kobo. We call it Character Masters. It's basically taking, looking at a character on screen, figuring out how to break down their mannerisms so you can become them later on. It's a whole acting thing that I'm going to do. And, God, I had a whole speech prepared in my head and I forgot all of it. You guys are so shiny and pretty. Look at you. I'm heartbroken that I'm not in costume right now, but I'll be wandering around tomorrow. I'll be dressed as Doctor Strange, and I'm in love with my Doctor Strange costume. Hopefully you will be too. But yeah, so Saturday I'll be doing the cosplay parade and then autographs, and then Sunday, for all of you that want to learn how to sew, I'm doing a panel on pattern manipulation for cosplay purposes. So it's a little different from actual sewing. I've already talked too long, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Okay, it's fine. Guys, I'll see you throughout the weekend. Have a great con. Thanks.
Glad you're here. Next to the Harvey Award-winning design team, whom, by the way, design the badges for Youmacon each year. The badges you're wearing right now, they design them. Please welcome Comfort and Adam.
Hello everybody. And welcome.
To Youmacon?
Just to that.
Alright, so, as they were saying, I'm Comfort, this is Adam.
Hi, and we are the husband and wife action faction, the big-time fancy-pantsy self-publishing comic creators. We do the Uniques, we do Rainbow in the Dark, we did the complete guide to self-publishing comics, and this weekend we're running a pair of panels for y'all.
Great, we are doing the Science of Shipping tonight at 7:30. So what is that about, Science of Shipping, sir?
It's about all of the biology and social factors and fancy things around us that make us want to see people get together all the time, even if they're not real people.
And it's showing that stories have always had shipping since the beginning of time. And after that's done, we make a pair of characters that you can ship together, and we draw them live.
And then Sunday at noon we'll be running How to Make Comics and Not Suck, which is what you want to do, right? So we'll be
is bad.
It's the worst part of making comics, so dodge that. Sunday at noon we'll be at Artist Alley all weekend. Come see us.
Thank you so much, you guys. We love you, Youmacon.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming up. Our next guest is a reviewer of video games, both new and old. So surely he's, slammed some of my games back in the 90s before you were born. He happens, by the way, you're going to like this, to hold the current world record for speed runs in Wolverine for NES. Anybody play that game? He can kick your ass. So you know he's serious about games. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Corn Shack!
Youmacon, this is incredible. Thank you, everybody who's said hi to me so far and all that. This is my first time in Detroit, first time in this area. It's been really awesome. I'm a video game reviewer. I've been doing it for a couple of years. I reviewed a lot of PS4 and Nintendo Switch stuff. Just did a new Bubsy game. It's terrible. worse than expected, and that's saying something because it's a Bubsy game, but it's better than Bubsy 3D. But anyway, I'll be doing a couple of panels. I'm going to be doing one called Gaining a Foothold on YouTube, coming up at 3 p.m. At 252, the Kobo 252 room. I'm also going to be part of the multi-guest panel thing tomorrow for Let's Talk YouTube at 7:30 in room 260. And I'm doing also a Ask Me Anything on Sunday at 10:30 in that same room. You can ask me why I don't like Breath of the Wild. So there's a good question you can ask me.
Can I ask you, what is the meaning of life, and do you have an answer?
42. You guys, a lot of awesome guests. I'm just really honored to be a part of all this. So thank you all, and have a great con.
Give it up for Corn Shack. Dude, so glad you're here. From anime to animated productions and video games, this next lady is everywhere. She's the magical, marvelous Ladybug, right? Fierce and fiery Sailor Mars from beautiful downtown Norwalk, California. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Christina B.
How are you? I'm Christina. I'm also in a lot of video games. I can't think of any right now. Oh, Tales of Berseria. As well, but I'm in League of Legends as Riven. I'm in Final Fantasy Type 0 as Sync. I'm also currently the Black Ranger on Power Rangers Hyperforce. If you want to come say hi, I have stuff. Today I have a Q&A with Nathan Sharp at 7:30, and tomorrow my autographs at 4, photo op at 5:30, Miraculous Ladybug panel at 6. Am I going to see you guys there? Right. Cool. Okay, bye.
I'm so glad to see you again. Last con we did together was years ago, and you know, she hasn't aged a day. Not a single day. Me, on the other hand, shut up. Okay, this next guy, he's in them all. I mean, productions. From Dragon Ball to Full Metal Alchemist to, appropriately, mind you, the role of Handsome Jack in Borderlands. He is one handsome son of a bitch. And he must be a nice guy, too, because he's from Canada, eh? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Damian Clark is here. Oh, my God.
I hope you guys can get that.
Love you, man. Oh, I'm going to grab some of that shit.
Thanks for that horrible Canadian joke. Canada A? You guys, I'm gonna keep this real quick because there's how many? 14,000 people backstage right now? A little about me. I love that new puppy smell. I'm often misunderstood and I hate pretzels! Handsome Jack thing. This is a good looking group of people. Oh my God, there's so many. Thanks for coming out, you guys. Awesome. If you love dad jokes, I'm your guy. Can't wait to see you guys.
Damian Clark, everybody. Hey, you want to do something fun before you leave? You want to see how much command of the audience you actually have? Okay, now they know how to do the wave, but if you run your finger across like this, they'll follow you. Go ahead, try it. Go ahead. Do the wave. Track with him. Oh, see the power you have now?
I've never felt so alive.
Damian Clark, everyone. His panel not to be missed. Up next, I can't wait to bring this guy on. I better raise the mic a bit. From television, film, anime, and video games, I especially enjoy his fake Trump cartoons. If you haven't seen them, check them out. And of course, his role as Bud in Sharknado 2. You pissed at me for that? In Resident Evil, he's the notorious Albert Wesker. Ladies and gentlemen, D.C. Douglas!
So, internet, meet Youmacon. You're unshowered. I'm going to make this quick because there's 147 people after me. So I just wanted to say that if you see one thing this weekend, It should be a shower, that's one. The other thing is, tomorrow night, 9:30, Kobo, room 260, is my notorious erotic, zombie-related, erotic fanfic show. A 90-minute show that, trust me, if you're a fan of things with zombies, I don't know, I'm just off the top of my head, like Resident Evil or something, you might want to come see it. And what else do I want to tell you? That I wore a shirt that shows my nipples. And
Thank you! C. Douglas! I love you, man. In a non-sexual way, of course. I am so jealous of our next guest, and you might be too. Now, you know him from his roles in Yu-Gi-Oh! He's also Brock and James in Pokemon. He's an extremely talented musician who's going to put on an acoustic show this weekend, but why am I so jealous? He's personal friends with and works with the legendary Peter Frampton. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, first time in Yoma, it's Eric Stewart!
So the last time I was in Detroit was 20 years ago. You guys have sort of had a little facelift, and I'm very proud of your city here. I'm honored to be a guest here this weekend. I love John. I love this. The staff is awesome, and the amazing guests that we have here. Yes, you might know me as Seto Kaiba and Brock and James and all of that stuff. But I'm really happy that I'm gonna have a chance to play some of my music. I'm also a singer-songwriter, so that's great that I get to show you that side of me and this side of me. This is a family-friendly convention, I was just told. Anyway, I've got a table you can come and obviously you can come get autographs, stuff like that. I'll be doing a panel today on voice acting. The fan Q&A stuff is always great, but I also like to pay it forward. I've been in the business since the invention of fire and the wheel, so I can at least give you some insight if you're interested in getting involved in this business. And then tomorrow's my concert, so thank you so much for having me, and let's have a great con.
Eric Stewart. I love that guy. I say that about everybody, don't I? Yeah. Okay, I don't love the next guest, only because I don't know her. Don't take it wrong. You'll recognize her voice from roles she's played in Your Lie in April, Love Live, and Fire Emblem Echo, Shadows of Valentia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the lovely Erica Lindbeck. Okay, come on up here. Erica couldn't be here. Playing the part of Erica Lindbeck is the lovely Kathy, who's going to tell you about her schedule.
Okay, so if you would like to see Erica, she is supposed to be at Autographs tonight at 9:30. I do not know what time she's coming in today though, so that might change. I do know Saturday afternoon she'll be here at 4 o'clock for Autographs, and she also has a panel at 6 called Let's Talk Voiceover. And then on Sunday she will be in the panel at 1 o'clock called Video Game Voices.
So, Erica Lindbeck, and thank you, Kathy, for...
Check the Attendify app to see for all our schedule updates.
There you go. And how many of you have not yet downloaded the Attendify app? Have you not downloaded it? Oh, you really should. It's like Guidebook meets Facebook, only better. So you have all the schedules for all of the events going on. You can message your friends. You can like and love and reshare their messages. It's a pretty cool app, and the staff put a lot of time and effort into it. Check it out, Attendify, and it's a free download. Now, our next guest is an editor, artist, fashion designer, marketing advisor, and stylist who specializes in crowdfunding. If you want to know anything about crowdfunding, you've come to the right place, and you're going to learn a lot from Evelyn Crete. Come on, Evelyn!
Might need to go lower. Hello, everybody. Are you having a good time? I don't think you're having a good enough time. Can I hear that? All right, I'm Evelyn Crete, and I'm going to do stuff for you. There's a teleprompter down here because I don't remember anything. 4:30, I'm going to teach you how to crowdfund. So if you have art or a movie or a comic book or anything, I can tell you how to make money for it on things like Kickstarter and Indiegogo. And on Saturday I have a thing, but I can't remember because it's not here, so find me then. There's 1,000 people behind me, so I'm going to get off the stage because they're much cooler than I am, so you can have fun with them.
Evelyn Crete, everyone. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you for coming out. So many guests, so little time. Let's move along, I said to the person backstage. Let's move on. Oh, together and as individuals, This next group, they have performed all over the world with concerts in Europe, Australia, Canada, Singapore, South America, even Dubai, and of course all across the US. I met them at KnotCon and fell in love. One is from Scotland, the other is from Arizona. What the hell? Please welcome the fun and entertaining musical duo you're gonna love too, Fox and Pepper, or Foxes and Peppers.
I'm going to actually pick the mic up because this is not going to work for you because you're way too tall. Let's try it.
Hi, we are the esteemed delegates representing the furry fandom tonight. Is anybody else here from that same delegation? Surprising, that's a $350 fine, everybody. Alright, inside joke, don't worry about it. So we have concerts coming up tomorrow at 4 o'clock and then at 11 o'clock. Our 4 o'clock one will be here, our 11 o'clock one will be like upstairs in the secondary events thing, and it's going to be all naughty and dirty, and we're going to swear a lot. So, oh yeah, and these guys, we have our other drummer over here, bass over here, he'll be playing piano, I'll be singing. But hey, hopefully we see you there. Bye guys.
Okay, so when it's just the two of them, it's Fox and Pepper. But when it's the band, it's Foxes and Peppers. What kind of peppers?
Can I ask something real quick?
Please.
Can I hear your Scottish accent impression?
I do a terrible Scottish accent.
Come on, please.
I got a turtle head poking out.
Oh, there you go. Come on, there you go.
Ogres are like that's the best I can do. I shall the other hand now. Oh, you don't. I sound like a fucking leprechaun. Whoops. Damn it. They said no F-bombs, John, and, well, you guys know me better than that, don't you? Up next, we have an illustrator, cartoonist, and the owner-creator of Mega Tokyo. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Gallagher is here. Fred Gallagher is not here. Come on up, Kathy. Tell me what's going on.
He had to go set up his artist alley table, but Fred's schedule is he has a 9 o'clock panel today called Ask the Artist. And then on Saturday, he has a 4 o'clock Mega Tokyo panel. And he is available for autographs anytime in the Artist Alley.
See him in the Vendor Hall all weekend, Fred Gallagher, and enjoy him. We have an author known for his works, the Ouroboros Cycle series, the Hellfire Chronicles, and the Cities of Ether. And you can check him out at autographs and at a panel tomorrow. I'll let him tell you more about it. It's G.D. Falkson, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up, G.D. And that doesn't stand for goddamn. I'm sorry. Is that what it was, I think?
Hello, everyone. I am G.D. Falkson, author, historian, and man about town. I'm the author of The Transatlantic Conspiracy, the Ouroboros Cycle series, and Blood in the Skies, along with a number of serials and short stories. I'll be doing an autograph session later tonight, and tomorrow at I think 5:30, I'll be teaching you how to survive as a working artist, if that's something any of you guys are interested in. I just want to say it is wonderful seeing you all here. This is a great show in a great city full of great people, and everyone is going to make sure you all have a great time. So have fun. Bye.
GD said, have fun. GD, they told me backstage it stands for Genuine Draft, so that's my bad. Echo is back up here and heading down because it's time to play You Catch It, You Win It again. Who didn't get anything over there? Did I make it? Where's another? Anybody need a cool lanyard? How about a monster with sunglasses? Here's another lanyard. Special collectible lanyards. And one more thing, let's throw a kitty cat over here. I take it back, that's a bat. Okay. We'll play another You Catch It, You Win It in a while. And don't forget that if you are a fan of Duke Nukem and you want some game action, if you came in late, I'll be giving away games later on. Find me wherever, probably drinking tequila later tonight. And while I have just a moment, I want to remind you of, I'm not doing a typical voice actor panel this year. I've done that so many times, it's gotten old for me. So instead, tonight at 9:30 over at Kobo in room 260, I have a panel called Jon St. John's Sexy Naughty Late Night Party. You must be 18 or older. You must bring your photo ID to enter the room. There will be no photography or recordings allowed during it because of the nature of the panel. Sexual harassment, yada, 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 yada. Okay, up next is another voice actor that you know him, you love him, you can't live without him. Space Dandy in Space Dandy. He is Space Dandy. games. Ladies and gentlemen, I love this guy. Ian Sinclair is here.
My schedule is on the monitor. Hi everybody, I'm back. I honestly, so I got here last night and I realized end of October, early November feels like Yoma to me. I don't know what it's like to be at my house around Halloween. It feels right to be in Detroit, so I'm glad to be back. Yeah, okay, let's see here. 4:30 today, I have a Q&A. So, come ask me questions and I'll answer them.
Do you have a TNA?
Jon, I want to go to your sexy party, Jon. After that, I got autographs at 9:30 tonight. Yeah, I'm signing that late. And then I'm on a bunch of different other panels with people far more talented than I am. I might be live tweeting Super at some point because Dragon Ball Super, right? Super. It's super. So, thanks for coming out. Come say hey and yeah.
Ian Sinclair! How many of you have been to his panels before? He's a hoot, isn't he? Next, we welcome a team of professional multidisciplinary performing artists from Toronto who specialize in original and customizable fire and aerial performances. I've seen them. I was fascinated by them. I'm so glad they're here. Give it up for Illuminaire!
We're doers, not really talkers, but stick around and we'll be doing not one but two presentations during the concert, which is coming up in here next. On that thing right there. Ooh, stick around.
Come watch them hang around. Literally. Illuminaire. Okay. He got in a little late, but he's here, and he's happy to be here. A voice actor, a writer, a producer from both anime and video games. He's Professor Sycamore in Pokemon, Caden Phoenix in Modern Combat 5, and you'll love saying his name as much as I do. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Pink!
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going? How about one more hand for this guy? Did you hear that opening number? Smash Mouth was gonna do it, and then they saw him do it, and they're like, nah, we're out. Anyway, yeah, as you mentioned, I'm a voice actor and a bunch of cool stuff. I'm gonna be here all weekend. Got some super fun panels, including today. I'm gonna do a voice acting panel. We're doing some autographs later, around all weekend on Saturday. Doing autographs again. Then a panel on producing video content, which is something that I'm super passionate about. So if you got any folks out there that like want to make movies, want to make stuff like that, I can chat about it a little bit and talk about content development. And then rounding out Saturday, gonna do a little bit of drawing Pokemon with my friend Kevin that you're gonna meet in a little bit. Woo, yeah! So yeah, thanks so much for being here and have an awesome weekend.
Jake Pink, everybody! Let's all say it together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Jake Pink! Oh, you know what? I think he liked that. Let's chant it. Jake Pink, Jake Pink, Jake Pink, Jake Pink, Jake. Feels good, doesn't it? Okay, he's Meow in Space Dandy. Poland in Natalia Axis Powers. He's an ADR director at Funimation who's currently directing the One Piece dub. And if you aspire to be a voice actor, this is the guy that you want to see this weekend. You'll learn more about how to do the job from this guy than from anybody else. And just come on up here, Joel. Joel McDonald, I love you, man.
I love you, or I did this morning. I have mixed feelings now because you made me enjoy Smash Mouth.
I know. I'm ashamed.
So, okay guys, honest to God, this comes from the heart. I have been to literally dozens of conventions all across the country, and this is one of them. I love Youmacon. It's one of my favorite things in the world, and I love getting to meet with you guys. I've got, like Jon St, I've got lots of panels this weekend. Almost all of them are based on how to get you into the industry and how to get started. So if you're interested in becoming a voice actor, come and find me, come to one of the panels. Also, if you come to any one of my How to Book a Gig or VA Auditions Part 1 or 2, both of those are on Sunday, you get $5 off a voice actor in training t-shirt, which some of those with me, so that'll be fun. And I want to meet you guys, and I want to learn names and hang out and have a good time. But here's the thing. there is an announcement that I have been given permission to make here, the first time officially at Youmacon. Are you guys familiar with the show called Initial D? Alright, it's one of my favorite shows in the world. I directed the Funimation dub, I played Takumi, and let's play good news, bad news, good news, good news. Good news. There are 3 new Initial D movies that have recently come out. Bad news. Funimation let the license for Initial D lapse about 4 years ago. So we don't have the rights to dub it or to distribute it. Good news. Our friends at Sentai picked it up. Better news, I get to play Takumi again, so I'm really excited. I love the series, and if Evan and Abby are here, I want to see the 8-6. They've been working on it. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Come play with me. We'll have fun. Bye.
Jon McDonald, ladies and gentlemen, who's going to help me get some new voiceover jobs, I hope. Do I have to suck up to you, Joel? I already did. Suck up. Come on. Not suck off. No? I'm sorry. Up next, we have a wonderful, beautiful, talented cosplayer / geek. She's also the web designer for Big Fish Games. And she's my oldest offspring. Please welcome my daughter, Kawaii Besu. Oh, I broke off a piece of your costume. Oh, it snaps on. Look at that. That's brilliant design right there. Snap on, snap off.
Hello, everybody. So, I am Kawaii Besu, and I'm responsible for all of the floral arrangements you'll see around the convention. Just kidding. I'm actually just a cosplayer. That was already said. That was part of my sketch, okay? Speaking of my sketch, speaking of cosplay rather, I've got 2 panels that you guys should come to. The first is today at 7:30 in Kobo, room 251, Posing for Cosplay, where you can learn how to do things like this. Turning around in a circle. But with extra steps. Next, tomorrow at 6 in the same room, Kobo 251, I've got Level Up Your Cosplay. It's good for beginners, intermediate, maybe some couple little advanced techniques in there too. So come learn a thing. And then lastly, are you ready for this? Lastly, I'm hosting my very first 18+ panel. Yeah, it's a comedy panel. It's tomorrow at 9 called Explore the Internet with Kawaii Besu and Holly. Shout out to Holly, my sister, which you guys see.
My youngest offspring.
Yeah, and she's over 18 too. We are gonna do this thing. Okay. So now, everyone who's over 18, I want you to stand up and say, holla! Holla! All of you are over 18? Yeah. Okay. Now say, I'm going to explore the internet panel at 9 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you. You know what I mean.
Oh, I see what you did there. Kawaii Besu, everybody! My daughter, I'm so proud. Well, I was up until this moment. Up next, we have a talented voice actor from anime, film, animation, and video games such as Overwatch, Mobile Suit Gundam, and League of Legends. You know him, you love him. It's Keith Silverstein! Come on up, Keith!
Hey, look at that. Very cool. How you doing, Youmacon? What's up? This is awesome. This is my first time here. Thank you so much for having me. And I got to meet each and every one of you, and I want to do that right now. So, my name's Keith. On the count of 3, thank you. On the count of 3, I want you to all yell out your names, okay? 1, 2, 3. That's not fair. You get a mic. Very nice. Pleasure to meet all of you. So, I got a lot of fun stuff planned for this weekend. Hopefully you guys will come out for it. I've got an autograph signing at 3:30, so that's coming up over at the other hotel. How many of you here are evil? Come on, be honest. Who's evil here? I am. All right, evil folks. Okay, well, tonight, 9:00 p.m., I have got a panel called The Art of Being Evil. Exactly. So those of you who want to get your evil on, come out and check that out with me. Tomorrow morning at 10:30, I've got a panel called Talking Games, which is about the history of voiceover in video games. I've worked on lots of video games. We'll have stories and things about that. And then tomorrow at 6 p.m., there's a miraculous Ladybug panel that I'm joining Christina V on. So come check that out, all right? That's your word? You guys gonna come out for that? Sweet. All right, I need it in writing. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you around the con.
How can such a happy, friendly-looking guy have an evil panel, huh?
Oh, I do, too. It's pretty bad.
Keith Silverstein, everybody. Thank you, Keith. Up next, we have a comic artist who's not only worked for Nickelodeon, also done work for Tokyo Pop and the InterrobangStudios.com as well. It's Kevin Bolt, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up, Kevin. Tell us what you got going on this weekend.
Yes. Actually, I say real quick, like it's been a lifelong dream of mine to be introduced by King of Youmacon, so thank you.
You've got balls of steel.
Yes! I got all my dating advice from that guy. I'm single, by the way. Anyway, so yeah, hi, I'm Kevin Volk. I draw cartoons for money. You all look down at the badge on your chest, wherever you decide to put it. I drew that, so okay. I also draw Sucks to Be Ouija webcomics, Princess Who Must Die. I tell you, I'm a mascot of all that stuff. Yes, I draw stuff. So yeah, tonight at 6 o'clock I will be doing the Show Don't Tell panel, which basically how to make your characters more expressive. I'll be jumping around and dancing and making funny faces. It's always fun. 2:30 tomorrow, I'm doing the Do-It-Yourself Colorectal Exams for Dummies panel, aka How to Be Funny. Hopefully it goes all right. We'll see how it goes. And then tomorrow at 7 p.m., I'm doing the Drawing Pokemon with a Professor panel with Mr. Jake Bake, my brother from another mother. And Sunday is the Art of Cute at 3 o'clock. So also I will be in the Artist Alley, pretty much in the main aisle there. You'll see the big, gigantic cartoon me on that. Is he? I don't know if that's what's on the photo there or whatever. But look for that. Come and say hi. I'll be there signing all weekend and hanging out and giving art advice and making a general fool of myself. So thank you all so much. Y'all have a good weekend. This is my 4th Youmacon. I'm so glad to be back. Thank you all.
Kevin Volk, everybody. So glad you're here. Up next is the singer, author, activist. He's releasing a new book called Black Tie. And I hope you brought the band members too, because I want the band members, Dave Kitzberg, Arnell Damasco, and Alex August, to join Karen Strange and We Are the Chaos.
Oh, shit, I'm too short. There we go. Bessie, you're so tall. Hi, how's everybody doing? I am Fago, so everything's good. I'm going to take like a flat of this stuff home with me. So we actually have our concert right after this in this room. We're going to be playing with Mindful Dynasty and Wesley and the Crushers. So that should be pretty good. And I listened to them soundcheck and they were amazing. Also Illuminaire are going to be hanging out, so definitely check that out. Literally hanging out. Like, not even figuratively. Tomorrow we have a pretty busy day. I did release a book. It's an urban sci-fi with a bit of an LGBTQ theme.
It's a thermometer in front of you.
It is. Oh wow, we're so professional. Thank you. So then I cannot look at my phone. There we go. So the Black Tie release party is going to be at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and then we have British Redneck, which is our 18+ panel at 11. And all I can say is just bring a bottle to pee in case you laugh too hard. We're hoping it's going to be a good time. So
I love you, Karen.
I love you too. We'll see you around, guys. Thank you so much for having us. We're going to be here, and we'll be hanging out with you guys, and it'll be fun. So yay!
Karen Strange and We Are the Chaos. I love you guys. Good seeing you. Okay, all right, cat's out of the bag. Yeah, I set up a teleprompter up here, so all of our guests, if you haven't been up here yet, your schedule is on the screen in front of you in my attempt to help you seem more professional than you actually are. Hey, I'm a screw up too, okay? Up next is the YouTuber internet personality who I rode up the escalator with earlier, who's atop the fourth wall, made channel awesome. He's widely known for his history of the Power Rangers, and he's a heck of a nice guy to boot. You know him. Linkara is here this year, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up, Linkara!
Hey guys, I'm going to be quick about this because I have a Q&A over in Kobo at 3 o'clock. So hopefully come over there, sometime soon. Otherwise, I will be spending most of my time in the dealer's room selling DVDs, prints, posters, t-shirts, and other such things. I also have Top the Fourth Wall live tomorrow at sometime 2:30, and also a YouTubers panel at 7:30. You may now apply.
Linkara, ladies and gentlemen, Linkara! I'm so glad you're here. You're such a nice... Can I call you Lewis in front of everybody? I said Lewis, not loser. Lewis. Okay. Up next, he's a poet at heart and quite a wordsmith to boot. You can hear his work all over SoundCloud, and he's our MC for the Ravens and Dances this year. Ladies and gentlemen, it's MC Yoda!
All right, everybody else was like very, very professional and talking very, very quietly, but that's not what we do here. I need you guys to put your hands in the air. Put them up. I need to feel the energy and the vibe on the inside. I need to feel all of the spirit. I need to feel it. Can you feel it? My job is to make sure that everyone has an incredible time once it gets dark. We have some amazing DJs that are going to be coming in and playing both on Friday and Saturday night. And coincidentally, I will be hosting the anime and hip-hop show that is going to be happening in this room at about 7 o'clock tonight. So if you guys want to hear some of the best music that we have available in Detroit, I need you guys to say yeah. Yeah. If you're ready to have a good time all Youmacon weekend, can I get a hell yeah? Yeah. One more time, let me see those fingers in the air. Let me feel your energy. Everybody make some noise. See you all this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, well. Damn, after that. Whew, dude, I am spent. MC Yoda got some energy, right? Hey, Echo, are you ready to do a You Catch It, You Win It again? Let's do it. Let's play You Catch It, You Win It. Give away some more prizes right now. Here's a bag. Thank you, Echo, for getting to the people in the back. Did you people in the back get some prizes? I hate to leave out the people in the back. Because when you get the shitty seats, you know, you're neglected awful. Okay, up next, our next guest is an underground nerdcore rapper, a chiptune DJ, a record producer, a hip-hop artist, originally from the city of brotherly cheesesteak. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mega Ran!
How do I follow up MC Yoda? That was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm filming right now. If you could, make a bunch of noise! Awesome. I'll be doing a concert tonight with my friend Kate Murdoch, and it's going to be amazing. So I hope you guys are all there. It's going to be a lot of fun. References to some of my favorite video games, anime, comic books, and of course, hip-hop. Because as you know, hip-hop don't stop. Kate Murdoch!
Yeah.
He's a man of many words. We'll see you guys tonight. Thank you!
Mega Ran, ladies and gentlemen, Mega Ran! You're awesome. You are awesome. Okay, up next is the Detroit-based musical performance project created by Jason Wisely, who will be performing right here on this stage following this opening ceremonies. Please welcome Mindful Dynasty!
Hi everyone, thanks for coming out. My name is Toksana Grimm and this beautiful man is Jason Wisely. We're gonna do some jams and tricks for you in a little while, and we wrote and produced this album just for you guys. So I hope
If you guys check the album out online, there's a secret track at the end. It's got a lot of really sweet clapping and dancing on it. It's just for you guys.
Mindful Dynasty, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a few more guests to bring up real quick and introduce you to, including a wonderful artist who's worked for Facebook, Nick Jr., Mass Animation, and Boom Studios, among others. And she and I think alike when it comes to doggies. We both love them. Naomi Romero! No. It's Kathy again. Kathy, this could only mean that Naomi couldn't make it here.
She had to set up her artist alley table.
I understand.
But she will be at the 9 o'clock X, the artist panel tonight. And then tomorrow at 11:30, she has a character design and illustration panel.
And again, she will be available at her table all day during vendor hours for autographs.
Artist Sally in the vendor hall all weekend long. Look for Naomi. Up next is the anime voice actor and YouTuber who's best known as Nate Wants to Battle. Craig Con and Dream Daddy. Marcel and Attack on Titan. It's Nathan Sharp. Nathan made it! You made it! I didn't think you were going to make it. I'm glad you made it, Nathan.
Sup?
Yeah!
Y'all excited?
Yeah!
That's pretty cool. Oh, hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. All right. I can do this. Q&A, 7:30 tonight with Christina V. Be there, unless you're busy. I understand. Saturday, which is tomorrow, technically, 1:30. What is that? That just says my name. That's a Q&A. That's another Q&A. Autographs at 4 p.m. Sunday, autographs at 11 a.m. I'm very tired, but I'm very excited. I hope you are too. See you around.
Yeah! So glad you made it, Nathan Sharp, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming to Youmacon. We do appreciate it. Up next is an author of the webcomic Something Positive, New Gold Dreams, Midnight Macabre, and Super Stupor. It's Randy, or RK Mulholland. Come on up, Randy, and say hello. Everybody welcome Randy.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming out. This is my first Youmacon, and this is my first time in Detroit, actually. Thanks.
Welcome to Detroit.
Huh?
Welcome to Detroit.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed your bus system. It was great yesterday. You're looking like this, no one sits near you. So I have an artist table, an artist alley I haven't set up yet, but today I will be at 5 o'clock in the Maid Cafe doing drawings for people. I will be on the Ask an Artist panel tonight at 9. Tomorrow at 1 I have my own comics panel, Something Positive. That being said, if you can't make those panels or you find yourself in Artist Alley and you see me there, I do free, fast sketches for people. If I can draw it in a minute, it's free. So hopefully I'll see you guys there and hope you have a great show.
Cool. Thank you for coming out. We do appreciate it. Up next is a Detroit area theatrical combat organization and stunt troupe. Now they teach classes, they provide training for custom fight choreography. Really cool. And handle swords as if they were born with them. It's Ring of Steel, ladies and gentlemen. Ring of Steel!
Hey, what's going on, guys? We're gonna have some fun stuff for you this con. Tomorrow we've got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. combat training, a little bit of hand-to-hand stage combat, some action, some fun, some movement. I know not a lot of panels do that, but we want to get you moving, get you going. That's at 10 a.m. tomorrow in Kobo. Don't sleep in too late, you don't want to miss it. If you do sleep in late and you want to stretch out at 2:30 in the Rensen, we've got the Airbender Yoga with our yogini. She's not here right now, she'll be with us tomorrow. 10 a.m. Sunday, we've got Jedi Academy. And if you're around for closing ceremonies, and you should be, we really want to link you in. Really want to get you into this. We've got a Song of Swords presentation. What that is, it's a whole bunch of sword fights, different demos, stuff from different video games. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of a certain presentation there, some Bloodborne, so if you're interested and you want to see sword fights, do you want to see sword fights?
Yeah!
Yeah, you do. All right, come see us, guys. Thanks for having us this year, Youmacon.
Thank you for coming out. We sure do appreciate it. Ring of Steel, everybody. We have a few more guests to introduce before the opening ceremonies finish. We have next one of the founders of the manga publication Studio Iron Cat. He worked on Lupin 3, New Dominion Tank Police, The Angel of St. Thomas, and Shakespeare Rodeo, too. It's Steve Bennett. Come on up, Steve!
Hello. Oh my God, stage fright already. Wow. There's a whole screen here, it's like karaoke. Thank you, I'm just glad to be back. You guys had me out here in 2014. I had a lot shorter trip to get out here this time because at that time I was living in Japan and now I'm living in Seattle. Yay! Thank you. And so yeah, I'm ready to have a good time. My wife Nikki came along with me too, and she's just looking forward to go hitting the Detroit and seeing the city and seeing the con. And I'm ready to go do panels, talk about comics, anime, manga. I worked on a whole slew of stuff from the 1980s and the 1990s, so I feel extremely old. And I just look forward to sharing that information with you guys and having a good time with the people of Detroit Rock City. So, looking forward to it. Thank you so much for having me back. I'll look for you guys all out in the hallways.
All right, give it up for Steve Bennett, everybody! Thank you for coming back. Up next is Austin Pocock. Now this is a guy who narrates true horror stories and creepypastas like the Ronald McDonald House, The Devil's Game, and Storage Room 666. My daughters will enjoy this. From the YouTube universe, it's That Creepy Reading, ladies and gentlemen.
I bet you're wondering why I gathered you here today. Well, I came here for 3 years with the one dream and hope to bring true horror to Detroit. This is the first time I've ever performed in my native city, where I was born, lived, and grew up. That sounded weird. I am proud to be in front of you guys today so I can scare the living pants off of you because I can't use obscenities, I think. If you think I'm funny, I got some Dream Daddy simulation panels where I'm going to be voice acting dads dating each other on Dad Book tonight at 7:30. And then we're going to be reading the worst of the worst at Crappy Pastas at 11. I also will be doing horror night because I guess I'm known for that too. I don't know. I'm nervous. I probably should not be doing it. Am I allowed to? John?
What?
John, help me.
What do you need help with, creepy?
I got nervous.
You're nervous?
Lock it up.
It's okay. Here, just turn this way. Say thank you, everybody. Wave to them.
Thank you.
And everybody applause for you now. Just applause. And now get the hell off the stage. It's that simple. You were wonderful. That creepy reading, everybody. That creepy reading. Oh no, really? I hate it that when Kathy comes up, it's a no-no because I love her so much. But here's the biggest reason, because I love this guy, and recently I got to work with him where he directed me. Not only is he a great voice actor, he's a fantastic director. He directed me in the Netflix series Sabura that's out right now. It's an Italian series that we did ADR on. Todd Haberkorn is going to be here this weekend, right? I mean, he's not here right now, but he's going to be here.
Oh yeah. He just had to go run some errands. He's going to be at Autographs at 3:30. And then at 7:30, he's got his Nighttime Stories panel. And then tomorrow, he has a panel called Educating a Corn at 1 o'clock. He'll be in Autographs at 3 o'clock. And then at 9:30, he will be in Voice Actors After Dark.
Ooh, I'm in that panel with him tomorrow night at 9:30, so that's going to be trouble. And before my Sexy Naughty Late Night Party panel tonight, I will not be drinking. But before that one tomorrow night, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, up next is an anime voice actor from Steins Gate. He's Squeak in Space Dandy. You know Squeak? And a long list of characters in many Funimation projects. He's a guest you'll find actually playing tabletop games this weekend, specifically Star Wars. If you like the Star Wars tabletop games, you will see Tyson Reinhardt playing those games, but Tyson had to run and do something because we were running a little long. So, what about Tyson?
Ready for his 3 o'clock panel, Lovecraft Mythos. And then at 9:30 tonight, he will be in Voice Actors After Dark. And then tomorrow, he has a 3 o'clock autograph session. He's doing a fan photo op at 4:30. At 7 o'clock, he is scheduled to do his Star Wars game up in tabletop.
Cool.
And then on Sunday at 1 o'clock, he will also be in autographs.
Please tell me the next guest is here. Is the next guest here? Oh my God, you're gonna lose your minds. Edward Elric in Full Metal Alchemist. You know what? I'm not even gonna give you the credits. All I have to say is, Vic Mignogna!
I'm so glad I'm here. Okay, I need your help with something. Did you guys happen to notice? I'm coming down here. Did you guys happen to notice that the guest list was alphabetical? Let's call my mom. I need somebody's help here. Who's gonna help me? Come here, young lady. I want you to call my mom and thank her for naming me Victor. Oh, I'm not kidding. This is happening. What's your name? Natasha, is it ringing? Tell her your name. Her name is Barbara. It's ringing. She thinks it's me, so say this is Natasha. She hates you.
She knows what's coming. She's not gonna answer.
It's ringing.
Voicemail.
Oh, suspense at all. Voicemail. Well, that's okay. Let's leave her a message. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, I won't. Sorry.
Hi, Mom. Hi. It's your only son, your only child, your firstborn, your only born. And I'm here at Youmacon with a bunch of awesome people. Wait, she's calling me. No, that's not her. And she was calling me back. And we just want to thank you because the guests were introduced in alphabetical order. And there were I guess. And I just want to thank you for naming me a V word. Say hi to Barbara. Wait! Oh no, that's not her. Anyway, okay, so I'm not even gonna look at the schedule. I want you guys to check out the schedule. I'm just here all weekend. I know Detroit's pretty. I know it's a great town, but I'm here to see you. You know what I mean? Like I know there are all kinds of great things in the city, but I want you guys to come to the panels. I've got an autograph signing this evening or this afternoon at 4:30. And we're even showing a new episode of my web series, Star Trek Continues.
Oh, yeah!
So check it out. Todd Habercorn in absentia right now is also part of that amazing production. We're showing that Sunday. And I've got a Q&A tomorrow and autographs. So, hey, please come and say hello. All right? Yeah. Thank you, guys. I love you.
He's Captain Kirk. He's Vic Mignogna, ladies and gentlemen. All right, one more guest to bring up for you real quick, but that's not all the guests we have. But first, a sci-fi geek band from a galaxy far, far away. Okay, I'm full of shit. They're from Detroit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wesley and the Crushers. Come on!
Hey, the whole band couldn't make it right now. They're still orbiting, trying to find a parking spot for the shuttle. Anyway,
good luck.
This is DJ Bobalon. He's in charge of the turntables and making all the cool noises. He's the strong, tall, silent type, so I'll be doing most of the talking. I'm known as the Neckbeard. And I'll be playing talk box and keys and doing vocal stuff, backing up Wesley, the lead singer. So we're here just to jam, to have a good time, and make sure you guys leave with a good feeling in your gut, like, oh, that was amazing! Yeah! So because we were the last ones, I guess I just wrap it up, or I let John take it?
Oh, I'll wrap it up, mister.
All right, thank you, thank you.
Wesley and the Crushers, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now, before we wrap up, we want you to know there are more guests appearing. Unfortunately, they could not make it because of scheduling considerations to the opening ceremonies. So let's roll the video and have a look at who else you'll be able to meet this weekend at Youmacon. And sewing is half the battle. Billy West! Cassandra Lee Morris will be here this weekend. Christina V. Wait, Christina was here. David Eddings will not be here. He's sick. We're sorry. I Am Dynamite is here this weekend. Tawny Letts, the amazing creator, is here. Uncle Cage is here this weekend. A robot named Fight, you'll see them. Mamoru Yokota came up earlier, didn't he? Sawa came up earlier too, but be sure to see her this weekend. Level 99 Games will be here. Along with Ring of Steel. Oh, we did beat them, didn't we? Well, I edited the video a week ago. What do you want? And and Sakai Project will be here as well. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for the opening ceremonies. Remember, there is a concert coming up right here on this stage in just a matter of minutes. Also, I'd like to remind you about my Sexy Naughty Late Night Party. That's tonight at 9:30, room 260, Cobo Hall. I hope you can all make it. Thank you for coming to the opening ceremonies. Please enjoy your Youmacon 13. Have a great time. Oh, wait. What did you find?
I found all the things I was going to have you autograph.
Oh, a water bottle. And
Make sure you
a what?
You're going to allow me to have all of the guests sign these as they come through for the opening ceremony, right?
Too late. We're just wrapping right now, Mr. Tourist. But I'll tell you what. We can get all the guests to sign these things, and then why not? And then why don't we put them up for grabs in an auction?
For charity?
For charity.
I think we could do a charity auction.
Will you make that happen?
I think we can make that happen.
Will you bid on things that are signed by all the autographs? I mean, autographs signed by all the guests? You say it.
Let's do it. Let's have people bid on things that are signed by all of the guests.
I will personally make sure all the guests sign them. So be looking for these things at the charity auction. I'm so glad you came up at the last minute. Photo? No, you have to go to Pixie Light Photography, the photo booth over at Cobo, and no flash photography. Cobo, that's right.
All right, I'll be there.
Pixie Light Photography. See you there. Thank you, everybody. Have a great Youmacon.